Hello, and welcome to the RANGROO unit of the week. Today we are taking a look at the M41 DK1 Danish scout tank. So the M41 Walker Bulldog was produced during the 50s by the United States. It was to replace the M24 Safi, a World War II light tank that was in use during the Korean War, and by that time it was a little bit out of date, so they replaced it with the Walker Bulldog. And simply put, it's your standard little light tank, only weighs 23 tons, goes 72 kilometers an hour, got a decent size 76mm gun, nothing really too crazy. Now the United States, being the United States, ended up selling their older tanks to friendly NATO countries, and one of them being Denmark, and the Danish got hand of his M41s and improved them to the DK1 model, which simply adds better side skirts, thermal vision, and an improved, better engine. In game, the M41 DK1 is a 20-point Danish scout tank with two weapons available to it. So, if we take a look at its first weapon, we got the M32 76mm cannon with 38 rounds available to it, with a range of ground of 1,750 meters, 60% accuracy, 10% while moving, 10 AP, 2 HE, and a rate of fire of 8 rounds a minute. Overall, it's a pretty decent gun. The range, the AP power, the HE, the rate of fire is all rather subpar or okay, but what makes this gun really good is the accuracy. 60% accuracy is on par with a lot of other super heavy tanks and heavier tanks, so you're going to be hitting most of your shots, which is fantastic. Secondly, we got a 50 cal machine gun, but hey, who really cares? It's a rather standard machine gun. And if we pop down to miscellaneous stats, it has 3 frontal armor, 2 on the side, 1 up back, and 1 up top. It has 10 HP, a medium size, good optics, a speed of 70 kilometers an hour off-road, 110 on-road, medium stealth, a autonomy of 750 kilometers, and it can be brought up in support, mechanized, motorized, and armored decks. In battle, the M41 DK1 really just fits under your standard category of good, cheap, Blue 4 recon like AMX 1390 and H960. The M41 is a pretty good choice. It's got a decent gun, it's fast, a little bit of armor, and of course it can shoot without being spotted, which is a rather big deal with a lot of these Blue 4 recons. Now the M41, this one, what makes this interesting and slightly better than other Blue 4 recons is the 60% accuracy on the main gun, which is extremely good. Yes, you can't hit anything while moving, and you won't really kill anything above a light tank unless you get closer, but you can still do quite a bit of damage to enemy light vehicles like BTRs and BMPs and other sorts of APCs. Simply put, this is a nice sort of light tank to have in your deck. Of course you can get AMX 1390s and AMLs, but for anyone a little bit more of a sniper recon light tank, this is definitely a good choice. A nice little well-rounded 20-point package. I also want to note, I think the aesthetics of this light tank is absolutely cute. I mean, if you look at it from an angle, it does look like a mini M1 Abrams or mini Leopard 2A5, and that's just another good reason to bring up this light tank. But yeah, I'm going to leave it off on that. This has been another RANGROO unit of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as usual, please just take it easy.